Well, Coach, if you could bottle up the defensive effort in the third quarter, how would you be able to replicate that for a 48-minute span? 7 points allowed. That's a franchise record.
It's hard to replicate that for 48 minutes, but we did show that we could play at a very high level, and I think we just need more of that. We just contested everything. We made everything tough for them, and that was the reason why we held them at such a low number in that third quarter. Did
they really make it tough on you in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, they did. They made a run. I think our guys stayed composed. They stayed together even through all the ejections and technicals that happened. It just shows growth for our guys. I think earlier in the season we don't win that game. Just proud of my guys for coming together and winning.
Going to be able to get the guys focused and kind of try to put this one to the side and then refocus for a full 48 minutes no matter who's in the opposing jersey?
Yeah, we'll take tomorrow to watch some film, probably get some shots up, be a light day, but look to go right back out on Sunday with the same effort and try to see if we get another win.
Congratulations, Coach. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Dan. Thanks.
Sam, in this particular game, one of the things that the Squadron did well was they scored in the paint. What were the things that made them successful in the paint, being able to dive to the basket, get some offensive rebounds, other things?
I think we allowed ourselves to get taken out of rhythm. I think in that third quarter we gave up, single digits. Yeah, I think we gave up 7 in that third quarter. We were flying around. We were in passing lanes. We were communicating. We took our foot off the gas in the fourth quarter and allowed them to start getting downhill, and it was just a snowball effect from there. So, that shows what happens when we don't keep our foot down for all 48.
So being able to withstand the rally, because credit to them, they were able to have a very good fourth quarter after being subpar in the third quarter.
Yeah. They mucked the game up. They got physical. They made it ugly. They did everything they needed to do to get back in the game. And, credit to them for doing that. And then credit to us for being able to withstand that, being able to stay together, being able to stay locked in and finish the game.
Were you satisfied with the rebounding effort and getting after the 50-50 balls in this contest?
At times. I think that when we did that, you saw what we can do. That third quarter, I think we dominated the glass. We were dominating 50-50 balls. We were getting deflections. In that fourth quarter, when we allow, and in that first half, when we allow a team to beat us on extra effort plays, those are the results. So we got to get that cleaned up.
My name is Dan Peters along with Jeff Thurn, and in this game, Sioux Falls Skyforce, Birmingham Squadron, Skyforce win at 106-99. What are your initial thoughts of everything that went on? Big lead for Sioux Falls, big rally for the Squadron, and then we also had some chippiness during the game.
You always enjoy a hard-fought battle, Dan, and we got to sit courtside tonight for exactly that. It was a game that it felt like early maybe Sioux Falls was going to pull away, and then at halftime we're sitting there with a marginal lead for the Force. And then they come out there in the third quarter and have a historic quarter defensively, only allowing 7 points for Birmingham. And then all the Skyforce momentum that they had heading into the fourth quarter went away as the Squadron come rolling out and starting to get, three-pointers get knocked down, taking it to the rack, getting that as well. And I think, Sioux Falls sort of got out of their own identity there defensively. And I don't know if that's because they were feeling themselves after that quarter where they only gave up 7. But then the fireworks started going off, and we had a scuffle. I was talking to, Mike Heineman, who runs the team here in Sioux Falls, and he said, we haven't had one of those for a while. That happens in basketball games, and sometimes that can go in your favor, and sometimes it can. And it felt like it didn't go in the favor of Sioux Falls, right? Like we saw that game start to change momentum. They get to the 94-94 mark, the 99-99 mark. And then, of course, the final 7 points go to Sioux Falls. So a lot of positives, man, to take from tonight. And I think at the end of the day, that's what Kasib Powell will preach in the locker room. Hey, we got to play better consistently down the stretch. But listen, we got the win in a hard-fought battle against a team that was chippy down the stretch. So I think a lot of positives to take away from the win tonight. And it gives them that 3-game winning streak, which is huge, at this point.
Jeff Thurn, thanks for your thoughts. We'll do it again on Sunday.
Absolutely, can't wait.
If you love Sioux Falls Skyforce basketball, please support this channel by liking, subscribing, and commenting.